in the voice of Mazen Nanken. We are live in voice of Biafra 97.5. Blessed and joking. Iseeee, Iguanos Nan and Gangeli. Yes, sir. Blessed in the name of Chukwu Kabiam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute you. I salute you. I salute you. Yes. Happy to see you. I thank you once again. My message today, to very clear, to reminding every foreign multiple company in the Biafran land the time to understanding the handwriting of the word. Also I call of the ships who passing by the Biafran coast and the Biafran Gulf should know that people are responsibility should be taking responsibility, or they shouldn't have to recognize the people. They should be recognized to be responsibility. And at the same time, we are using opportunity to informing United Nations, the executive members, they are to be able to call emergency meeting, to be able to meet the Biafran Secretary of State, to be able to concern emergency meeting, to be able to solve the issue that they couldn't solve with the Ngozi Okonji. She's not an honest person and she's not somebody who can help. But Ngozi Arabeze is somebody who can solve the problem of the United Nations and answer the questions. So call emergency meeting. And secondary, to sitting down and promoting Evo to Evo in the UN meeting conference, it doesn't make a sense. You are promoting the ammunition business, this. You say you are calling the peace in the Israel, peace in Gaza, or ceasefire in Gaza. All those things is just like people dying in Africa. Many terrorists. Hamas also is in Africa. People play blind. So the life of the people in Zoo, Nigeria is not important. They're crying in the street. They are frustrated. And what kind of hatred that there's nobody interested to understanding that this woman being for Africa dying. And this is prevented people to come in Europe and prevented people to be running away. Exporting ammunition is created more overwhelming of refugees, created more killings. I mean the point that they're sitting down, world crying Gaza and Gaza and Gaza and Gaza. And Gaza is not population more than the whole Africa. Killings everywhere. The whole Benue state is wiped away. The whole northern Kaduna wiped away. The whole Kanu. All of these places, there's no farmer, there's nothing. Even the western agricultures are run away. But the world don't want to talk because of their black. We are not a black, but that means for your fundamental. So my case is that I want the world to understand where we are going. To the world to take every step. We are now activated our ID and to make sure that we can be able to unify our people lost in all over the world by different name of the country. Should not to stand up. And I want to tell everyone who uses any country to identify himself, to retrute and they corrected himself and use the same ID to identify himself with a different country. This is a message. And at the same time, I want to inform the Dutch government that this is the time they are delaying to deny the need of the people, work hard and vote for who they want. And they are stepping back to not make it happen. It's outrage to democracy and the willing of the people. It must correspond before April. Let's keep it there. We have a lot to say. Let's just go to our music and have some courage and listen to our message. Some 2 months, 1 month, some read it out. But it's important to be current today. We have reason to want to know the truth. And they have reason to listen to it and understand it. And share it. And do the needful. What you like, someone will like. Something you didn't like, someone else can like it. But the truth that life we are living is not common. It's not normal. I thank you to move forward. Breasted. Iseeee Chukwu Kabiam breasted. We are live in the voice of Mazen Nanikan. We are live in the voice of Biafra 97.5. Breasted in Joko. Iseeee. Yes, sir. We are beginning. Clarify information in the global stage to save the world. ICIC said Hamas and other terrorists are living in Iseeee in Nigeria. ICIC said the channel television should be banned. ICIC said the world should know the important Biafran is. The world should know that Pengnant had predicted that the biggest threat to the Western world is Nigeria and Sahara country. Terrorists are going to take Nigeria and destroy the Western interests all over the world to conquer and get the highest mineral resources on that Islamic state. ICIC said the world should support Biafra. Right now, there is nothing more than that. Notify information and the warning and the world to recreate themselves and retrute anything they're doing with the zoo Nigerian criminal. Shame of the whole international tribunal, international observe, international diplomatic, international foolishness and fool created disaster in the Western world, created a disaster in the African that they cannot live in their country and bring disaster in the Western world. This is information from ICIC. Warning and serious. Western world, you don't have option. Cry, Biafran to help you. Western masses, wake up. You have been living on the blindness. It's not the time you take a lot from Africa. It's not the truth anymore. This is the time that people will multiply and use that place. You take a lot to take it to fight against you for less of your life. They are here inside your system and their policy and betray you and them to recognize them, and then now it's part of you. Believe in different things. It's a message from ICIC. Brighton and the snake has overwhelmed the whole foolishness policy from Joe Biden. Foolish man. I thank you to keep update to you people. This message direct from ICIC to ICIG. We Biafran allowance to Amazonia is not only allowance. We are brother before amalgamated. We are brother before we created. We are all of us. We are Igbos. Ndibu speak Egala, speak Efik, and speak Ogoja, and speak. All of them is Igbo language. Ayuk. Point of correction. We don't need to ask any question for you. We know what we are doing. The world will follow us. Amazonia is a Biafran by DNA, by the culture, by the language, by this. There is no reason to ask how to save your brother. Point of correction. And respond to our Prime Minister demand and the Church demand. I thank you, the world. This message is from hypocrites and the parasite, and is snake and the python. I want to shock you a little bit. Time is coming. We know who is Biafrans. We know who is Igbos. Igbo language, called the Biafran in general, has more cruiser than Fonfude. Fonfude don't have no cruiser, but you are fooling them. We are coming up. You promise in 2030, Biafra will be 120 states. Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Cameroon, included Amazonia, Middle Belt, and some part of West and the whole Biafran South, and East. Now we're in the 40th state. I keep on reminding you people, he cannot proud to say Nigeria will be Islamist or colonized country. No, he can be proud to say people from Hausa or people from you who want to be Biafran can never be Islamist, they can never be any other things not Chukwukabiam. Even Christianity they cannot be at this coming time for our own country. This is a message for hypocrite and the parasite and the snake and the python. Don't hope. I'm the last bus stop. Trust me, I've been in this life. I know your heart, I know your mind. I know your feeling, I know your concern. That time is over. Bear it in mind, you hate your own people. Bear it in mind, you want to repeat the movement of Western people, how they've turned into Christianity. Bear it in mind, you think now you already control Western people. Bear it in mind that Western people are foolish. And you also are foolish because God, as he said, God is right. Who give you authority to believe what you believe? Which God give you authority that you must kill Biafrans, kill the middle belt, kill everybody? What is wrong with you? You call yourself black, you are killing other black. Have you ever died to go see Allah come back? Or you ever do what? What foolishness on you? A foolish people. Arab is against you. You are family of Arab, right? Western people is against you. You are family of Western people, right? Tell me what is your problem. He killing Western people, he bomb the Western people. He support Arab to bomb Western people. Western people support themselves to kill Arab. Western people support Fulani, black people to killing the black people. Imagine these foolish people. Biafra will clean this garbage out. This message is at a point to you. At a point to you. Let's call it second mistake or second warning. Twitter, I respect you. If you don't want that to happen, let the world take our Prime Minister serious and respect the Biafran. I repeat it again. Twitter, let's call it second warning or second mistake. If you don't want that to happen, let the world recognize Biafra and listen to our Prime Minister. To make a point, our leader must be released. To make a point, don't allow these people in the Twitter saying that they have right to turn the Biafran and every Zoo Nigerian people must to be Islamists. Twitter, why you don't stop them? Why you don't stop them that they bring Hamas and Hamas living in Nigeria and they showing in televisions? You don't stop them. Twitter, how do you allow people to be proud, say that they don't care about these Igbo people, they cannot stop us, or even the whole Nigeria must be a Muslim? Twitter, that way is woman right. Twitter, where is the right of the woman being? The choice of the right. If you don't want this thing to happen, I warning Twitter, you guys knows I don't care about my life, but nothing anyone can do about life. All of you people are learner. You are stealing. You are multiplating. Who control Twitter? Biafra. Who controls Starchlight? Biafra. Indigenous. Let me tell you, you are multiplating. You have brain damage. I'm talking to the brigade directly. It's a warning to the up to down. You know the truth. The truth and do the needful. If you want to stop the violence, stop those who promoting the violence. The independent of the state of Nigeria is a democracy country, not Islamist country. It's not a terrorist. It's not a launching cows and any rubbish things. The world has been crossing the line. I don't want this rubbish happen again in the Twitter happen. Point of corrections. And let's get away on everything. Clear message and clearness. Diplomatic right. United States of Biafra. You are in sharp life. Shadow by the rising sun. Guiding. Shed. I and I. This is my personal concern, and I have my right and my personal concern. Never one hear anything I said, play with it. I respect you, PM. I consulting 247. I don't want to see anything Mayegu on your channel. We are not happy for you. I'm not happy. Everything Mayegu said, I said it. Maznangan said it. PM said it. What for? To convince who? We are not interested of Europe. We are not interested to anybody. It's up to them. We are interested to liberate everyone in that zoo, Nigeria, want to liberate. To liberate itself. That is the mission of our leader, Mazen Nandekano. I speak this thing to you, to not to be weak, but you to be strong. I respect you so much. I'm proud of you. But reality remains the reality. And not expect that from you. Secondary, try to balance your time to not be encounter. You know official time for Vam. You know official time for Adam Dengede and Dengede. You know official time for everything. Please try to create balance in balance. I thank you and I respect your order. As a minister, 247, bless. Mmiri zo anwụcha ebe igwe gba ọzụzụwa ọchịchịrị cha ifecha anwụ wa ugowan ojugwu si gị salutuo ya no prophet ka ọ bụ to you. Ị ga confess to Biafra. Ị ga adị ndụ confess to Biafra. Egwu atụna gị now we're into Biafra. Don't forget Nwatu. Nwatu is alive. That time I was okenye. Kita I was young. But I was okenye ka ọbụkwasị. Ọkwa Nwatu na-agwa gị okwu. We go on. Everything Ojukwu said to you have come to the truth and the reality. The same Nwatu was onyere ọnwụ. Ọkụ ife ahụ a na-ekwu na agwa gị ekwetara ka ịnụ ihe a na-ekwu. Nwatu na-agwa gị. Ugo 1. Jee kpọọrọ Samuel Ekpe isi ala. Jee kpọọrọ Maazị Nnanka n'isi ala. Jee gwa ndị be unu n'ọkwa Igbo bụ ya afịa shọ n'ọkwa bụ afịa mtọ and ntụ ma ado ajimanakana hajakala ajalake imanakana amashi ka alahashi akaji afịgwa maka gwagwafa n'Igbo ka ha bụ bifo enwụọ biko oifu Ojukwu si m zie gị n'ụzọ dere gị wele sile yaka chiki chaka bam ise ọzọ ngwagwa gị ka ịma gị ya mgbe ebido wee kawabasị agba nkawabara agba ka unu yite ndị Hausa ka a ghara igbu unu ka unu fọ different from Igbo. Ọ dịkwa njọ iwe karịchaa ndị gara niile iru karịchaa ndị Benue State ebe onye ọbụla iru ọkwa mbụmbụ ya na-asị n'obodo unu bụ mbụmbụ nchi
Bumbunchi na dara Uganda Nambala over arrow ekereke, arrow echirechi. Go on. It has Robin, you go Kuno, no you Jukusumugwagi. Kode Obasanja na guessing on the Jasumo Nibu. No if you mala. Ndi Robase Afi Boro means Oja. All my kid to cable. Nelako Wagi IBB. I seen Hibu Tulu. Uturobi Kenshi Buribi No Ifebo Outside Jurogi Full Amajurogi Ibo Jurogi Keve was also Nwako Osu
T.Y. Danjima
Ibola Fulani Nwako Osu Gordon Negwa na Akwa Maka Negundo Ogene. United States of Biafra are beginning in a positive awareness. Our Prime Minister Samuel Ebe are going to address the African continent to know what is coming and also to expose the corruptions who has been learned from Nigeria to not affected people to wake up. And our missions are moving. We are going to speak to Americans, United States, also we are going to speak in Canada. Shabi Australia will be on front at the end. Shabi, Japan, and South Korea will be on front. I thank you, Bangladesh, to be on front. We are coming up. Thank for this emergency message. Positive. Listen to that message. Warning.
We are live in the voice of Mazen and we are live voice of Biafra 97.5. Blessed in Joko. Understanding the message. We across many mountains and many rivers to make it happen. You see?
Samuel Ebe, Njoko, ina apia mbadabara nwanisi, ina apia mbadamwala nwanisi, ina apia mbadabara manisi, anada jaga. Mburu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu Kuru, Epugo, Etogo, the whole Africa, the whole world. Biafra, Ototoma, Derono, Aku Ojuku Achagwe, Ona Chinese Samuel Ebe na Chinese Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If you go, na ya bozi na fitego no feto to fete feel of man a bref yomono I feel keten na gwana no nwa no guda na kutego kwana kwana togene ha ise avoidro no mu Biafra ezoku na aka mazna kanu ku si na ezoku ka na eso Samuel Ebe bụ Nsụka ọ na asụka asọkwa na ọ bụ onye Nsụka Nancy no Nsụka mean eziokwu ịmana ndị Anambra steeti hijack Igbo bụ ndị furu efu ka ha ka emere February anyị ga-akpọbata ha anyị ga-abakeleke ha na sense fanishia ka ha mara ife ngwakọ dịnụ n'okwu a na-ekwu ka a na-emekwa ka si ekwu udo dịrịnụ ọfọdụrụ ọmụma dike Okuchukwu okeke abịa ma bụ nsọ the whiter lighter than snow. Ise our self-determinations will call upon all the freedom fighters, anyone's the focus to supporting the Biafran. We are doing the good things to save life and also to stop people to running out of their land to live a good life. Thank you to support us. Trust the truth from our Prime Minister. Thank you. This is need personally. It's not personally. The name of Jesus is not favor for our movement. The name of Chukwu Kabem is favor in our movement. I thank you once again, and I thank every Biafran to understand this obligation for the fundraising to respond to trust our Prime Minister. I thank you the world to understanding right. Today, our Prime Minister have been visited American. And today is Biafran people should respond for the reality, in the reality. Those who stand for Masinanka, those who our leader Masinanka has cried for 1 year and 2 years, and those who promise him understanding. This is the right time. We are expected from 20,000, 30,000, 100,000. Come up. We are the one control America, and we are the people. Do you want your land to perish? Samuel Ebe is the right person. I'm happy for you people to do the needful, and I appreciate for your needful. Kedu America. Iseeee so. This visit, dragon, you must claim the dragon, America. We call it Ikoriko, fundraising.
Honor, man.
I thank you.
It's important.
We're into Alaba.
Ife kuru.
Jojo.
Ebuftalo ni ife. Me ebuftia ni ife.
Alaba
Jojo. Ya gwolo debe. N'eziokwu.
Into it is a Biafran. Kedu America.
Yes, sir. This message has made and predict what happened in America by truthness, and it's happened. He heard the message today. That is the point.
Kedu America. Biafran Liberation Army in the downtown, in the street, and pull up the heat. People they never been told. Kedu America.
You get it? We are right. Chukwuka Abema is leading this movement. Akagidocha, Oziga Bialogi.
Yes, today our Prime Minister having been in town hall meeting with all the Biafrans, and also we're inviting the world to witness it, how we are liberating ourselves and consulting ourselves. Most important thing now that we have the right to correct the world, and we have to support ourselves. Every program we are doing costs money. So I thank you to the world to recognizing the movement of the Biafran and they correspond with us. I thank the world.
He said that's the positive. Every these things already happened, and he said it before it happened. Positive for Samuel Ebe for Biafra.
This message is directly came from ICIC. We are fully landing, saving Hamas terrorists in Nigeria and safe haven. Has been advocating to return to Israel to work together with full army Nigerian soldiers to make sure they keep 12 soldiers on top, including Musa, to take over of Nigerian military, to be able to have a weapon to fight Israel as a government supporting the Palestinians as Nigeria. So this is what is going to carry on the 1st of April, March. They are negotiating to deliver this thing before June. This message is not uncommon. This message is in ICIC watch discs. This message is in Penkinant. This message is in FBI. Because of they want that to happen, to see there's a new opportunity for them to be able to get access mineral resources. So they keep blind. I want to inform the world that we don't care the coup He listened to our Prime Minister. I'm thank God that he speak it out. This is a true story. He never lie. I knows about these things. They cannot shift it. They shift it, and they cannot shift it because they want to kill Tinubu. And Tinubu has an scapegoat. Never been in Abuja one day. He been in Paris and Lagos and his own grandmother village in Abiyokuta because it's not in Nigeria in a common sense. So I reporting this message that the Biafran Liberation Army full away everything is going on through our Prime Minister. And we are concerning watching in the mirror what is going in Abuja DSS custody. Understanding in this airplane is mandate to release Mazen Nandekano. We are not funny, we are not joker. The word we should be fuck up. If you don't release Mazen Nandekano, you not come out on April. I don't want to see anything international people in the Biafran territory. Anything. Whether diplomatic, we must be killed. Whether it's anything it be, must be killed. No oil company, nothing. I say this thing that we know we can declare Biafran in June. We know we can declare Biafran in August. We know that official is November when the Trump there in the power. We are dealing the wisest timing by Chukwu Kabem. But I'm warning this message to the river that the coup happened in Nigeria is for the northern Nigeria, not for the Biafran people. We will shut them down. That is Anki-Panki. It wasn't a coup. It was handover to fulfillment of Palestinian mission. For a mission. To make sure that from day one, that every black place will be wiped out, turned to Arab. Even them, at once, it happened in Moloch, it happened in Tunisia, it happened many places, even them. They started it, even happening in the Sudan. They started it. So let's be respect to be respect. I thank you, PM. I thank the Biafran. Blessed name of Chukwu Kabemisi. This message is message for United States of Biafra. The Biafran government in Israel has this message to the international, traditional, international world to make sure to understand what we are standard. Nigeria crossed the bridge to commit a crime, to kidnapping someone from another country. We have to understanding to stinginess by the law constitutions. There is nothing like a bail. There is nothing like Nigeria have to face the justice to take the consequence for the crime they committed. My warning airplane is last month to release Mazen Nandekano. The whole world, I talk to you people. Europe will be on fire. The world will be on fire. What I'm saying, there is nothing like bail. You have to come and fly anywhere you like and come into Finland or come into Holland. Going anywhere you like immediately. We don't want to try this game. We are not Congo. We are not all those people has been assassinated their own people. Interest of the Western people. We cannot accept the interest of the Western people. Tinubu, you don't know where the war started. You cannot know where the war ended. I thank you for this message. Came from ICIC to report by United States of Biafra to call every Al Jazeera, the whole media, the whole world, shameless people that somebody was being kidnapped, announcing the whole world happy. Then they present him in the court, which is, he shouldn't be allowed. Court already be released him. And the people could not see any news, cannot come attention. How wonderful. After they release him again, they still keep him. Now they bring in court. No word because you know you people are losers. Biafran will teach you lesson. My lesson is that don't be afraid when I have my country. We have to look the book, the justice, to be reversed to justice. The whole world will apologize to Biafra. The whole world will pay a lot to the Biafran for their crimes behind the sea. And the world will tell the world that the whole owner of the whole African continent is a Biafran. Because that's why they deny it when they say Biafra. I say, you want African? I'm telling you people, when I want African, I will put Biafra in a new chapter. First of all, to start somewhere. I thank you that no bail. This is an emergency message to me and to the world to hear. Blessed. Name of Chukwu Kabiyama. Iseeee. Ladies and gentlemen, let's think careful. Attention to the world. Attentive to the whole world. listen careful. We'll make it clear to the world understanding. We are not part of misleading or deceiving or foolishness. We're end of it. First of all, I accepted apologies for our sister. Point of correction, to accepted the apologize. He never see nothing. What you see in the court is nothing. Behind the court is a lot. You should be understand that. He can understand that our leader is totally aware what is going on and what is doing. What happened with him with Wazirike, what you see in the court is nothing. What happened to him in the Kenya and what you see in the court is nothing. What happened to him, blindfolded him in the first court to bring him to Nigeria, and what you see is nothing. Mazen Nankan is on top of the game. Listen careful, every Biafran. My most important message to inform Biafran and friend the world to understanding the clearness. Mazen Nankan cannot release on bail. Release on bail is created continual Biafran terrorists. To release on the bed continually the soldier to come into the area. Release on the bed to call continually anything our promise have been set on clear, been clear, and the Biafran people have been clear, the word have been clear, will be legitimating, but he can never stop it. Mazen Nankan will deny them and condemn them and jump where he stopped. And Simon have already finished it, and me and us. So my message to every foolishness person, imagination, love himself as a justice, as a wise and transparent and the truth and honest, knows that you are indicting yourself to allow your leader to come out after 3 years, to coming out on bail when he was being kidnapped, and you want to continue disability and war continue when we already finish the war. I thank you to make sure, to understanding, our Prime Minister let him make it clear. We make it clear with our message, with sitting at home, and make it clear. April is the last month. From now to April, they can release him. But across to the April, we will carry on with the mission, the highest level. I thank you in unconditionally to follow other message. Rested, never Chukwu Kabem. We begin to the Haneze. We begin to the Eze Muri. I want you to understanding it don't have nothing to do with Mazen Nankan. I don't want you to see him again, and I don't want any contributions. Do you know who is Mazen Nankan? He can heal you, he can solve your problem because you are blind. Any of your preparation of any of your doing, Mazen Nankan respond the right way that from today we will confessing every year plans will come out in the public. And the coming year plan will come out to the public. I live in this world more than 350 years. I know at the beginning, I die, I come. I live also life almost 150 years. I die, I come. I'm here for Samuel, I'm here for Mazen, I'm here for Biafra. Isn't it? Everything, 3 together plus extra 4, 7. You put it together, you know the answer. The answer is the power of Samuel Ebe, the power of the Biafra, the power of Chukwu Kabema, the power of Mazen Nankan, indominant inside him, have been transferred with your imagination and your willing. Now you speak in the willing of the Biafran, and you will do the need of the will of the Biafran, and recognize Samuel Ebe, and respect yourself and the truth from evil to you. Biafran, anyone who's speaking and fighting for Igbo people is a criminal. He must fight for Biafra. From Biafra, you understand Igbo. Even Western people understood it. That's why they're laughing at them. I thank you. Mazen Nankan, don't fight for Igbo. You fight for Biafra. and the fight for the human being and equity and the justice. I thank you to follow other message.
We are going to end it in a short period.
Important and interested, Most important message today is that we try to make it short and make it easy.
This is
we're into our liberation, we're into our country, we're into controlling our country. My point that I want advising the world to understanding, we're incoming a new policy. No policy that cannot violate any plate number of Nigeria in our territory. Any stamp plate number, HEMOS, police car, police barrack, all this will not validate it anymore. From this moment, everything will turn to Biafra. Gradually, willingly and respect. They are guilty. They know. All those things belongs for our mineral resources. Let's make it clear to the world, because it's very important when I speak with Western people. Every president I meet, more than 100 people, we're discussing when I'm a free day. Sometimes in a week, we're travels, make some neutral ground, grassroots, solution discussions, intellectuals, all kind of human beings, religions, leaders, to express the clarity. I'm very, really engaged to understand them and also engage them to be very clear face to face. So my concern that I want the people to understand it, we don't validate mistake you make, our grandfather make for the past. We're not there, you're not there. Just be really sincerity. And what we find ourselves today, you complaining that Africans are coming to your country, you complaining that Africa are not standard. It's true? Yes. And today Africa complaining that the Western people steal our oil, slave us, do all these things. But it wasn't there when this agreement reached. Was say they colonize us, they change our names, deny the identity. People cannot know when people slaving to South America, because the name they're using in Africa today is not the name any day. Even African name wasn't Africa, they call it. Africa is the language of the people there. I'm telling you the truth. Even the American language, the language of the people, they slave in America. That's the language they give them as a name, because the life is name is like what you are saying. People use that call your name. If you say Bia, people say, okay, your name is Bia. They try you like that. Hey, Africa, Dutch, they use the name Africa. That's the first language you speak of them. So my point to the world, to the sincerity, to the truth. Every young children in the Western world, every government, we are not there when this mistake could happen. This is 21st century. You love me, I love you. You validate me, we see ourselves, we listen good, we're helping each other, right? So let's be category 1 and 2. I want Western people, especially British and the French, to leave Biafran territory alone. From Equatorial Guinea, from Gabon, from Cameroon, and Nigeria, to leave us alone. We want to make a new agreement with young people, with Western people, good people who see that life is important, life is good. We want to negotiate in a simple manner. Negotiating is, we're going to integrate every name your grandfather impunity, the mistake they make for our life. Look at us today, look at us. We're just now knocking on the door, crying. It's not fair. So we're going to integrate that name, because if you living with the name, you don't give your service. You blackmail all your generation. Then came with our own name, integrated ourselves with the way we love ourselves, the way we go to culture, to like ourselves, and the build of ourselves, to join as Africa as a country at last. First of all, when we do that, we're going to reduce this fundamental of Christianity and the Muslims, or poverty, or lack of education, or applicant, or lack of a job, or frustrating, or people have living in this country without notice. So this category, and I want every Western people to agree with me. We have to make no negotiative. Europe belongs to Europe. Africa belongs to African people. Mineral resources is a gift that you already steal, it can never end. Now you can stand without the mineral resources. You can negotiate in a good way. Because the world is more safety when Africa is standard like Europe, when South America is standard like Europe, when Asia is standard like Europe, when the Middle East is standard like Europe. We have 100 years to catch this thing up. And the start is 2023. Biafran is the reality.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I salute you once again. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. We're ending it now. Blessed in the name of Chukwuka Biafra. Iseeee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I salute you once again. I salute you. Dragon is on the move. I thank you, the world. My message to informing the world that there is the most important thing why Biafran was concerning about the war of Gaza, war in Israel, is too close and linking together. The sponsor of the war of Israel going on now is Nigeria and Iran. It's not Arab. Hamas and Hezbollah are not listening to Saudi Arabia. You can understand this. So my message, that if the world keeps silent what is going on in Nigeria, to not understanding that the conflict going on, that they have a new chapter to sponsor themselves is in Nigeria, and back up with Iran government and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Every Nigerian and the West African government are compromised on this ideology to blackmailing people that should not be right, that accepted Hamas as a wanted person to be in Nigeria, living there. My message to send to every leadership call yourself fellow caps or Haneze Ndoshi. I speak to you on this moment in the name of Chukwuka Biafra. You choose one thing, life or death. If you choose life, know today that you are no more Nigeria. You choose death, accepted today, you are still in Nigeria. Or beside everything I said and everything he hear and everything he knows. The last point, that Christianity was a scanning. How can you call yourself a Christianity going to pilgrimage in a Turkey? When the Turkey was beginning, was a Christianity country. Then they turned it over to the similar what is happening in Nigeria, to turn to Islamist country. You don't know that? So what are you going to worship God where they use the church to make a museum? There's no more Christianity there. To be in there, I think you are blackmailing the Christianity. That's why we are condemning Christianity in this moment. Then next important is that sitting at home on Friday must included Monday. And I want this action to be willing, everyone who vote and everyone who knows it's a state, because we are now a new state, to participate. And the last option, I have to tell to Middle Belt to comply in full from just Abuja, the indigene. It doesn't matter how small the men, we'll get it right at end. Follow me, has not joking with you. Look at what happened in Oshu State. Look at what happened in Abiokute. Everything is clear with your eyes. That's the message I'm giving to from Hope Uzodinma, from Wike, from any idiot people who working with anything. Say a name of Nigeria. Choose today. I don't talk to Hope Uzodinma means that it doesn't matter. Biafra will prosecute him. Choose today to retrute or to death. I thank the world and I thank everyone's. So this message is, imagine that you are exiled all of your life. They occupy your space. There is nowhere to breathe. Imagine that you miss the loved ones. Imagine that your hope and there are no more hope. Imagine that to be in the prison all over the world, prison of the world, conscious prison. Look at Mazen Nandekan. Look at me. Look at Samuel Ebe. Look at us. Look at all the Biafran. Then go to injustice. The whole world, Biafran has been condemned in a prison by name of Nigeria, dead rows, Bangladesh, all over the world. It's a human being born these people. Why they do this? Because of Nigeria. I thank you people that the evil to be a Nigeria has been made us today. Independence since 1960, almost 63 years old, cannot produce matches, cannot feed himself. He said there is a hope. After burn them, fire burn them. Hypocrite, thunder, fire you, all of you. You understand me? Bambakla, breasted. You see? Chukwu Kabiama.